Alright, biceps, triceps. I'm not gonna sit here and yak my brains out beforehand because biceps and triceps and back day, but right up against the point where the video stops. It's 1 hour and 21 minutes and 9 seconds. The damn thing likes to, this GoPro's, my GoPro, I don't know, likes to stop and then restart a new video. So yeah, I won't be talking much right now. I'll talk throughout the workout like I always do, but no idea. I'm gonna start with, again, the preacher, and then rope push down, pull down, whatever the fuck you wanna call it, and then we'll go from there. Here is my walk again. I don't pause it or any of that bullshit. Heart rate's still a little higher because red blood cell's still a little lower. And again, I have acute blood loss anemia, so most people do, I'm sure, with ulcerative colitis. So, and on top of that, I take blood thinners, so mine comes out just a little bit more than the rest. So, add new, traditional, the barbell guy. So, alright. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Minute and a half in on the camera clock. Okay, start with preacher and pull downs. Okay, alright. I'm gonna get a suck of this bastard here. Oh, God, these taste so good. Wish I lived in the South, like in Florida or something. I'd have like a grove of palm trees, and I'd drink it right out of the damn thing. Oh, dang, that's good. Get your electrolytes in. You're gonna be sorry if you don't, especially if you have some type of illness, any type of illness. Your fluids and shit like that are just normally off when you're ill. In fact, those are usually the first things that are off, are like the basic stuff. Like, what's your reason why when you first go into the ER, if you had an issue, they stick a bag in your arm, putting back your electrolytes, your fluids. Okay. Okay, preacher. This is nice and clean. Washed it last night. Again, even though, again, like I said before, I don't really sweat much. I'm not a sweater. But I'm sweating today because it's humid. It's like 80 some odd % humidity. Okay. Alright, again, warm-up set. I will start at, again, this is supposed to be a lighter day, lighter week, but, so, I'm going to start at 40. Should have just started at 35, but again, I want to gauge myself on where I'm at recovery-wise too. I can always peel back. But I gotta know where I'm at as well. You can feel, again, how do you feel before, during, and after, and the rest of your days? You can feel where you're at, but until you like start on a warm-up set and feel where that is. So I'll do a standard 20 to 30 reps for the warm-up. As you can see, I'm still a little more flush. I'm more paler than normal because, all right. I'm not going to keep pulling it up, but I can judge it by feeling the bottom because I don't want to break heart rate connection. So, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. As generally arm workouts, when you're really flexing your arm, it like fucks with the connection. It's bad depending on how thick your muscle is too. So I imagine if you're a real big bone, thick, muscular guy, it's got to pump through a thicker piece of muscle, which then I would highly recommend if you're keeping track of everything, wearing a polar thing, so you can. All right, shut up and work out. I feel good, but I'm just feeling like a little drained, a little tired. I'm guessing that's the red blood cell issue. Now I need to find a song. Alright, oh, I need this guy. So I'm going to judge where I'm at with this warm up here. And I haven't determined my full arm workout today yet. I'm still flipping stuff around in my head, what I want to do after these two. If anything, I might just do a shit ton of these. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Feeling slightly nauseous. But I always feel slightly nauseous, so I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh. Alright. Okay. What was that? I don't know, 25, 6, 7. Alright. Alright. Oh. Alright. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm at the I'm at the 9 minutes. I like to do 2 sets every 10 minutes. That's with the breaks and the sets as well. Maybe a minute or so over, depending, but I like to stick at 10 because then I can do it for 80 minutes. You know, I can do the what? My brain is left field right now. Okay. Like I said, how do you feel before, during, and after? Oh. Yeah, I definitely am still paler than normal. Felt decent yesterday on the day off when I woke up, besides being all stuffed up and whatnot. But all right, do 20 to 30 of those. It's at 11 minutes right now. A little behind. Again, I don't know how many sets I'm gonna do either today, so. All right. Oh, fuck. All right, well, add 5. Like I said, your body acts funnier than you think it does, because, like, you can feel like a real piece of shit. Wait, when you wake up, come in the gym, just feel like a pile of shit. But it could all clear up and you start feeling good as the workouts go on. And feel even better, like really good. Or vice versa, feel real good when you wake up. And then just go downhill during the workout. Or it's so just take your time, just a couple minutes behind normal here. Oh, it feels like a bloatedness, but it's not. It's just like my damn organs are swollen or some shit. I don't know. Keep the fluids going, even if you don't feel like drinking fluids. You gotta keep the shit going. Keep that fluid cycle going in you. Alright. Again, this is a lighter week as well, like light to moderate, because I'm trying to build my red blood cells up and feel better from a fucking piece of shit fly. It is weird because it's just, ever since I started posting these videos, like, I've been getting flares like crazy. I usually can go like, you know, the minimum is like 6 to 8 months I could go between, and usually it is longer than that. I don't know what this year is fucked. I don't know what the hell happened to this year, but something fucked. It's weird. It's something don't feel right. Not just the issues, but something's off. It's really fucking pissing me off. Because it's fucking me up too. Shh. Okay. Yeah, it's a fucking... Okay, 15 to 20. I'll just try keeping it around that range. If you can do a couple more, Don't push it. If you can only do 13, do 13. You know, how do you feel before, during, and after your, you know, your rep, set, exercise, and then the workout in general. So, not listen to your body, feel your body. How do you feel? All right, there we go. let's say, paused. Yep. The heart rate paused. It like stopped at 113 beats. And then went up to like 115 a little bit later as I was doing it. Put it down and hovered at 115 until it got connected again. Then jumped up to 118 and 120. And then it dropped back down, started dropping down again. But I know damn well my heart rate got up to at least 130, 135. So it's a choppy nightmare is what it is. So what are you gonna do, right? That's the reason I went to the polar, because I like accurate shit. I like to see exactly where shit is that millisecond at the time. And that polar shows you, you know, beautifully how it is. So I'm gonna be fucking, just didn't even register the 130 beats from that thing. So, hell, this fucking thing might be a good 100 active calories off. So, because I've done these like so many times, and even the state I'm in right now, health-wise and everything, the exact current state I've been in many times, and I've measured it with the polar and how exactly how I feel. So it's just like the fucking ring, you know. It's even shittier because it's on your finger, and it, you know, the more you move, it just disconnects continuously. Exercise ring closed, shocker. But it's definitely not going to count like I want it to. But since I used the polar for a year to 2 years, I know where stuff is, and I've got it all recorded. So I ain't too worried about it. I like actually seeing the results though as well, but fuck it. We'll let's ride it as is. Okay. There we go. I did what, 20-ish? I'm gonna do roughly 20-ish, hopefully 15, 20 again. Okay, here we go. 130, but it's just dropped to 122. See how it pull it just a hair tighter, just see if it makes a difference, but still make it so it's, so it managed getting me up to 130, but it's got locked there because it lost connection, and then popped down to 122. The puller would have showed it almost beat for beat, rise and fall. So add 5, last sets of these. Okay. Okay. 106, 104 it's at right now. 10 to 15. Tried to get 10 to 15 reps, both ones, so. I mean, if you can, like I said, if you can do a couple more, or the higher end of the 10, 15, so, 14, 15, 16, 17. If you only do 15, fine. If you only do 9, whatever, that's how you feel at that second, all you can do. So, don't feel bad. You still actually ended up getting some reps in and getting your fluid cycling. So, okay. I'm at 27:45 seconds, 109 active calories, 97 beats. It's glitchy as shit because it always continually unlocks and locks on my heart rate. There is no like solid connection, even though the thing is constantly fucking flipping and got a little more fluid in my knee here today. I don't know why. Lymphedema, I know why, but okay. 10 to 15. All right. 95 beats, 113 active calories, 29:06 minutes. 112 beats, which I know it's higher than that. Pop to 119, 118, 114. See how twitchy this bitch is? 112, they're all like that. It's not just this Apple Watch 10, that's just how the optical works. It just doesn't stay locked onto your heart rate. So 123 active calories. I should be 150, 160. It's always, and then it progressively goes higher because as you go throughout the workout, your heart rate stays higher, longer, and it's slower to drop because you're working out harder and harder and longer. So same thing. What did I do there? 17 or something. I want to try to do dips maybe today. Dips are tough because it's a whole body thing. So I'm at 32:24 minutes, 126 active calories, and 103 beats. Last one of those. Give it a second here. I want to try to do the hammer curls with the fat grips again, but not do the 25s. Like I said, it's trying to be more light to moderate. Now we gotta wait till my blood gets up a little higher and prednisone gets more out of my system, and so 96 beats. Okay, but instead of 25s fat grip hammers, I was gonna do the 20s. So, and roughly the same amount of reps, and then if I can do dips, if I can't, I'll do single pull downs for the triceps. So I'm making okay time here, so alright, let's do these again. 10 to 15, try to get around 15-ish if I can. Okay. Ooh. But that's good about working out too, because it pulls more fluid. That's another reason why I work out like I do, because I'm not digesting anything right now, or I shouldn't be. So it's pulling a lot of more fluid than it normally would. Because if you're digesting something while you're working out, your body wants to pull the fluid in the blood towards your organs to digest. But if you're not digesting anything, or mildly digest, because I drank a protein shake, 2-3 hours ago. So more of the fluid is going to get pulled toward the skeletal muscles and out of the large intestines, which causes liquid poop diarrhea from the ulcerative colitis. And it works. Even more so if you take some creatine beforehand, because that really pulls the muscle water and fluids to your muscles. So that's but you can't you got to kind of be stick on a regular schedule of exercising and doing that stuff, because you can't do it like once or twice a week and half-ass it the next week and half-ass the week after. Your body doesn't like that either. It likes schedules. It likes being like clockwork on things. fucker. Ugh! 136 beats. One dropped to 130. And I'm almost positive it went to the low 140s. 128. 122. 119. 118. $500 for a half-ass heart rate sensor. What the fuck do they do in R&D in those stupid fucking companies? Because you know damn well they have watches and shit over there that are like 10 times more advanced than this. At least get the goddamn heart rate sensor working. Okay. 39:08 minutes, 158 active calories, 105 beats. Okay. Ow! Hey! I should be at least rolling over about 200 right now. 200 active calories on 163. Fuck. God damn, got it all fucking wet. Oh. No. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try dips. Try them after this set. But again, lighter to moderate, so I'm not gonna do 10 to 12 to 13 reps. I'm gonna do like 8 to 10. Again, I wanna try it because I'm right at the edge where I can do them, but should I? It's just, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna come on, son. Okay. And again, if the dips tweak me too much, I'll just again go to the single pull downs with the rope. So trying to take my time and be as smooth and calm and nice, easy, gradual workout today. But 177 active calories, 44 20 minutes, 101 beats. And again, I like to go to at least 99 beats before I start anything, and then I evaluate my oxygen supply in my body, and then 98 beats. Jump to 101. I'm just gonna try to do a round off 16 to 20 reps of the 20 pounders. I'm not, again, it's easy, it's a light, easy to moderate day, week day as well. All right, there we go. I felt really good after doing 20 or 10 an arm, 20 of them, and then took a brief pause there to regain oxygen. .104 beats, 200 active calories, finally. Okay. 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 Okay, I'm gonna go back there and getting ready, and I'm in a position where I can just jump into it with my heart rate lower. So pinch zoom me. And wait in this position for a minute or so till my heart rate drops. I'm at 104 right now. 107. All right. I'll try doing 5 and see where I'm at from there. Nine. I just had the little rolly heart thing. It was, if it pauses for too long, then it gets that little heart, the shape, and a little light rolls around it. I was at 101 beats when I came off there, but it jumped to 135 right away, right when I started moving around when I got off, which I was at least 140, 143, I'm guessing. So give that good pause. I'll pause for the cause, right? Surprised I did 9. Got the 5 and 6, I thought, damn, this feels pretty good. Again, how do you feel before, during, and after? Continually evaluating at your fucking head. Every nanosecond, fuck millisecond, you gotta just continually, cause shit, when you're ill, shit can go fucking sideways in a nanosecond. And I have had good go sideways in a nanosecond many times. But you start looking for signs. The more and more you exercise and stuff, you can start spotting these signs. Sometimes you can't tell the sign, or there is no sign. There's always, to a point, a subtle sign, always a fine, subtle sign, but sometimes it's so subtle you can't really see it or feel it, you know what I mean? So, alright, 4 more sets left and I'm done. So 2 more of those and then 2 more of those. But again, how do I feel, right? So I'm at 98 beats, 220, 221 active calories, 54, 32 minutes. I should be at least another 20, 30 active calories ahead, minimum. I would say I would be like 260, 270 by now. Even doing lighter stuff today than, I gotta angle you again here so you can get that better. Okay, sorry about that. That says 5620, which I'm doing all right, but all right, 97 beats. Take a suck of water, oxygen, and hit it again. All right. Fuck. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah. 245 active calories. Give myself a second here. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is pinches in me. All right, here we go. Okay. I had about 15, 18 minutes left, so for the last two, I'd definitely be over 300 active calories by now. I'd be like 320, 330. Because the way everything's been going, how high my heart's been going, not recorded by this bastard. Yeah, I would be pushing the like 370 to 400 by the end of everything. 264 active calories, 63, 14 minutes, 108 beats. So let me angle you down to get that. I'm gonna walk it out a little bit, walk my heart rate down. finish this guy here. You need the potassium for your heartbeat while you're working out. That's important. Piece of shit stuck at 104. I really love that Polar, how it records everything so smoothly up and down with the heart rate. Literally, you see it dropping every millisecond. It's you see it climb and decelerate and accelerate, and you see your heart rate in real time, basically. Maybe a hair off real time, but it's as close as you're gonna get it with the shitty equipment we have nowadays. Just short of like sticking 30 electrodes all over your body to measure your heart rate at every point on your body. So all these things are walking, even running, you know, something where you're not like flexing, you know. All right, 107, hour 7 minutes. 66, 28 minutes, 276 active calories, and 97 beats. So I got 2 sets left, 1 more of these guys, and 1 more dip, thank God, because I gotta piss my brains out. All right. My head don't touch. How's that, 18? Okay. "70 minutes, 9 seconds, 296 active calories, 297 active calories, 118 beats. So, one set left. Dips. I did 2 less that time. I did 18, then another 6 instead of 20, and then another 6. Just, again, how do you feel before, during, and after? If you can't do those 2, don't do the 2. If you can do extra 2, do an extra 2. If you can't do 8 of them, don't do 8 of them. You know, just do the 14, you know. But if you can stop and pause like that, gain your oxygen, your heartbeat, whatever the hell you're, you know, you want to settle down slightly, and you feel good if you're sitting there, because, you know, then do a couple more. But notice how I see my back and how my head don't touch and all that stuff, and my arms are attached obviously at my shoulders, so when I'm leaning back like that, I have those 20 pounds on my upper part of the bend on my spine, so it's putting great pressure on the lower half of my rib cage, and even making it more hard to breathe. So it's, you got to look at the dynamics, how everything works too. So it's, you know, it's you know, like if I were to sit up straighter, yes, but I'd be aiming forward more. My arms would be, I'd be up more, but my arms would be hanging more, and it'd be more of a challenge to keep my shoulders as back as I can. And I don't know if that would be as good a workout or a better workout. I should try that sometimes, but you know, I'm leaning back, so I'm trying to do mover enclosed. I'm trying to, that's 500 calories. I'm trying to do incline, right? Because when you do incline, you get way more of a stretch when you pull your arm. So your arm stretches, even though it goes all the way down, I feel like it's a real deep stretch at the bottom there. That's why I like doing incline, even though I can't fucking breathe. Okay, I'm at 1:14, hour 14 minutes right up there. So it's an hour, it's hour 21:09 is when it fucks me. So I got a couple good minutes to go here. I'm gonna get all set and do my little right there. So just pinch, zoom in right there. All right. Pinch, zoom me. I'm gonna sit up there for a minute on my perch and acquire a little more oxygen, and wait till my heart goes to like between 90 and 100 beats in that area, and then I'm gonna fire it up. Alright, perched and ready, baby. Let me check my gloves. No glove, no love. 102 beats. I am gonna piss my fucking brains out here in a minute. 105 beats. Holy frickamoly, am I gonna whiz my pants. Alright, here we go. 140. All right. Done. Let me put him away real fast. How much time do I got? 117. Yowza! Oh! Go down, bitch! Alright, hurry up with this. Oh shit, getting there. Hour 18. 77:45. Alright, here we go. Hour 19, got 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. Okay, that was biceps, triceps. Today was Monday. Mile walk, and I just finished biceps, triceps. First day, I have not used my polar in like a year and a half, 2 years. But I wanted to take it off because I felt like I was being restricted with breathing. I wanted to see how that worked. That is my Monday bicep tricep, 78 minutes, 331 active calories, 113 beats still. This is the first day. I have not used my polar heart rate strap in well over a year. I would be normally right now, I'd be closer to 400 active calories, so the polar works way better to record heart rate. Monday bicep tricep, 79 minutes, 333 active calories. Again, first day without the polar heart rate strap. So today was Monday, mile walk, bicep, tricep. Tomorrow's Tuesday, mile walk, abdominals, and then Wednesday is my normal day off. Other than that, everyone have a fantastic Monday.